Hello everybody and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. We are playing as Coswin, the paranoid sorcerer. We have conquered the stolen lands. We are now the Baron. We've done a lot of kingdom management last episode. Now we're heading out to do a little bit of adventuring because we're getting kind of cooped up in that keep. So we're going to head out with our pretty standard adventuring party. And let's, we need to go talk to Boken. We need to talk to Boken at, found a new village on the outskirts. Appoint one of your advisors, the treasurer. Add 5 regions to your lands are our current required events. And if we check out our objectives, we've completed most of them, but we have a lot of kingdom quests to deal with. We have a prove our worth one, so we need to, many years ago the dwarves built a road through these lands, though it is long since passed over. Arm thinks other ruins of his people might remain here. Perhaps those wounds on his heart shall not be reopened, but the outcast should not be reopened, but the outcast dwarf would like to see the ruins still. A just reward. Nymph suggested Baron set off to her chambers, an old tree growing inside the ruins in the middle of the woods. She didn't invite anyone else. Looks like the nymph is only interested in offering her reward to the Baron. Oh, I didn't like the suggestion. If I were in the Baron's shoes, I'd definitely stock up on invisibility potions, something me to avoid trouble. There. Got a bald hilltop. Here's what I want to do. I want to head... Oh, so we can go straight back to the... Chancellor awaits in the throne room. Start the rank up project. The advisor and the Baron will spend 14 days on the project. Okay. Unknown trumpet stirring the people to rebel against their ruler. Grumblings of popular discontent can be heard in the capital. Advisors should either... Okay. Advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter in the throne room. Okay, so we can still manage on the road. Let's head up. We're trying to go and talk to our friend in the trading post. We also need to build a settlement in the outskirts. Alright, let's rest. It is our own lands.
Octavia, where you're from, do they also treat women like garbage?
I don't remember my home too well, but in Numeria, where I grew up, they treated everyone like dirt, men and women alike. I don't even know which one's worse.
Alright. Lindsay, you need to get better at cooking. Try to avoid the fight. Alright. Now we're just fighting.
Enemy near.
Oh, it's just tigers. And yeah, that's... Oof. Alright. Get some skins. Bring them back to the capital. Alright. Let's keep heading up to this outpost, or this trading post.
My breath.
There we go. Enter and let's talk to Boken. Offer him a spot on the council, I guess. Or as a spot in the government.
I'll go ahead.
Alright, Boken. Boken smiles at you. Oh, it's you! Want to buy anything? Boken, would you like to become my court alchemist? The old man peers at you with an inquisitory squint. Court alchemist? Me? That'd be a first. Finally sighs and waves his hand. Fine. Come what may, you've been kind to me. Killed those damned spiders, brought an old man some berries. I'll work for you. Just one thing, though. I need a new laboratory. Some place to keep all my bottles and ingredients. A workshop, yes. And as for me, don't you worry, I'll do my part. Alright. I should go.
The path is clear.
Build a workshop in the outskirts. Okay. Well, we got that done. We can go and see about the nymph, or we can, Oh, I guess we should probably get these things. Ooh, that might be a bit too much in terms of carrying. No, split that in half. We'll keep some here just in case.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yes, yes, yes. Resting. Oh, verdant chambers, they're all the way over here. It's pretty deep in the gnarl marshes. I don't think we can really do much about that. Let's head back down to the Tuskdale.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Alright. Let's rest a bit.
You're strange, Harem. Dwarves are usually fun. They like to bottle, they like to play and shout, but you just mumble all the time.
I am called strange by a barbarian who gets into every fight she can and doesn't believe in the inevitability of death. This is truly amazing.
People just don't want to know that they don't want to think that they're gonna die. I mean, come on, man. It's not that surprising. Let's be honest here. Alright, let's continue. It'd be great if we could, like, I don't know, like, buy horses or something. Evade and continue.
I need to catch my breath.
Yes, we're almost there. Okay. Continue
Listen,
doing this.
Harem, how about I give you a nice whack on the dome? All that bull about the end of the end will come flying right out of you.
If you want to kill me, do it. What does it matter when we die? Now, or an hour from now, or a year from now? Don't take it wrong, but as long as I live, I will preach.
Uh-huh. Damn it. Oh, Lindsay. Not a great cook. Not a great cook, that girl.
I feel tired.
Enter the throne room. Alright. Let's manage some affairs. New merchant has arrived in the artisans. You've met an artisan, a special character who can craft equipment for you, from tough armor and powerful weapons to magic, jewelry, and scrolls. You will find one in every region of the Stolen Lands. Some of them arrive to you on their own, others can be found in settlements. Having your own artisan is troublesome and expensive, and it's up to you to decide whether you want to keep a particular artisan or not. Every artisan you meet will ask you for a favor. As soon as you fulfill their request, a workshop blueprint will appear in the settlement. An artisan with a workshop receives payment from the treasury and crafts weapons and armor for you, either at your request or of their own accord. Each artisan you hire will eventually request you help in creating a special item. Complete their special quest to unlock a masterpiece, an extraordinary piece of gear. The artisan will inform you that they're prepared to start work on a masterpiece and ask you to stop placing specific orders in the meantime. Okay. So we got new merchants in the capital. Okay, so we got a +2 to economics. Provides an extra 1 a week. Advisor awaits us. Baron granted an advisor an audience. Matter at hand. Hammer has a quest. Visitor has met with the Baron. Okay. The locals are bored and don't know what to do with themselves. This is a perfect moment to hold a celebratory event. But what exactly? Choose an advisor to handle the event. Advisors will act accordingly. +7. +3 military on success or triumph. So 75% chance to success, so go ahead and do that. Unknown troublemakers are spurring the people to rebel against their ruler. Grumblings of popular discontent can be heard in the capital. Advisors should either answer to the rabble rousers or nip the rebellion in the bud. Let's see. You have a +4 to this. 50% chance of success. Because we have crisis points we can spend, so alright. +5 to the roll. Sure. Start event. Not sure what those are exactly. Mysterious cult promoting idleness. Okay, I don't think we have that available, so we can't do that. Alright, projects. Alright, that's still going for the rebuilding. Support the Chancellor's endeavors. Spend 2 weeks resolving the loyalty of the citizens of the barony. There's 14 days to solve. Spend 2 weeks. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Region of the Stolen Lands bordering the Bravoy. It is less mountainous than the woods or monsters in the woods and marshes, but is plagued by numerous bandits. For a long time, Oleg Leviton's trading post has served as the only bastion of civilization in this inhospitable realm. Okay. Research into the nature of curses. Alright, we'll have to wait for that. Alright, let's skip a day. And skip another day. And one more. Mysterious cult. Mysterious cult promoting idleness. We failed that. Event outcomes and consequences. Every event can resolve in one of 2 ways. Disaster. The dice roll is 8 points or more below the difficulty. Failure. 7 points. Up to 7 points below the difficulty level. Success. Okay. There are 2 types of events, problems and opportunities. If a problem event ends with a failure, decrease your stats. If it ends in a success, there's no effect. Seeing with an opportunity event will increase your stats. It normally will not affect them if the outcome is a failure. Okay. This was a problem, so we decreased. Our community level went down, our loyalty went down, and divine went down. Which is not great. Alright. Well, we need to back out because we do have one new thing that we got to go ahead and do because we have the oh, where is it? Prove your worth. Unwashed legacy. Unwanted legacy. Yeah, we need to find the runes, but what is it? Oh, do we not have it? The ruler began taking care of his new subjects immediately after the annexation of the outskirts. The foundation of a new village with thick-walled, warm houses was announced. Of course, they didn't exist yet, but on paper at least, it's better than a rundown huts, monsters around. Need to figure out how to do that. Ancient curse. Jay estimate that we have about a month before the case goes full power. Get ready for anything. The priests are certain that the ancient curse is gaining power soon. Okay, so the next development is in 18. Okay, so we still have to wait. Alright, I get it. Some people say that the most important position of that is of the treasurer. The appointment for the next position must be smart, well-educated. Had 5 regions. Settlement in the outskirts region. So this work. Okay. Let's head out, because we've seen those like resource areas on the map. Let's see if we can claim some of those and then do some exploring. So like this, fertile land. So let's head out. Let's claim it. We've got plenty of build points. Resource claimed. Good. Let's go to this bald hilltop. Let's see if there's anything that we actually do see in here. It is the first day of the month. Alright, it's now a large map. What do we got? Anything at all? It's a pretty small map, actually. Nothing. Alright, we head back out then. We just uncovered a little bit of land, basically. Okay. Trail in the hills. Ruins of an old temple. Well, excavation site. Let's head to that. Take 20 hours.
I need to catch my breath.
All right, let's rest.
Does anyone else want tea? It's growing quite chilly this evening.
No, thank you. I'm quite content with the cold and the darkness.
All right. We're at the point in the campaign where the DM's just kind of like stretching you along while he writes up the next section of the adventure. That's what it feels like right now.
I feel tired.
All right, we got a culture point there. That's good. Got Blackberry Meadow. Thorny bushes full of juicy berries still grow on the side of an old orchard. Kingdom resorts, fruits, and berries. All right, we will do so. Is this an outskirts area? Yes, outskirts.
My strength fades.
All right.
Your armor always shines, Valerie. You spend so much time polishing it. But what is the point? Your armor doesn't get any tougher.
And you spend much time talking about death, even while we're still alive. I'd say you spend your time even less sensibly.
Ooh, got you there. Okay. Let's claim this resource up in the outskirts. Well, let's fight. It's been a little while since we've gotten our blades. Or since we've unsheathed our blades.
Let us be careful.
The
Can you make an
skeletons.
epic pose?
There are
I need
skeletons.
Inspiration.
Ouch!
What are the undead here? Why are there undead?
The path is clear.
And here we go. I critically missed with that Ray of Frost, by the way. I can see it right there. Critical miss. Rolled a... Yeah. Attack result. Natural 1. My god. Alright. We're almost there. Claim that.
I need to catch my breath.
Surrounding swamps have long been known by the locals as hunting ground for a particularly vicious tribe of boggards. Newcomers often learn the hard way how dangerous the area can be. I say we clear this out, and then for the outskirts region, I guess this expanse could be some details. Expanse could be a perfect place for a farm once someone deals with the manticore that's claimed the plains for its hunting grounds. I think we already did that, but I guess we'll double check just to make sure. Either way, let's go ahead and camp again, since everybody's complaining.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping, but at night you were moaning terribly in your sleep. Did you have a nightmare? I can share my calming herbs with you. They'll help.
Really? Thank you, Octavia. This would be great. I know only one way to fight off nightmares, but I'm trying to cut down on my drinking these days.
Oh, it's actually kind of sad. Well, I'm glad Octavia is willing to help. Get to the bald hilltop. Ancient curse you were warned about now plagues your land. It will decrease your barony's estates every 2 days for 14 days unless you overcome it. Protect your barony. Hurry to the bald hilltop. Okay. To the hilltop, which is way down here. Take 1 day, so we won't have any decrease in anything. Avoid the fight. Evade. Continue. Claim some natural resources while we have the chance. We need to go through Nettles Crossing up north just to get that whole side of the river uncovered.
What if you lost all your books? How'd you fight then? Let me show you a few moves with a sword.
Oh, I wouldn't want to steal the great warrior's glory. Let's leave the swordplay to you. And I'll stay behind you with my tricks.
Everybody's getting along. Alright. A huge 8-legged beast continue to multiply and flood the barony with their offspring. Okay. We're gonna have to rest for a bit.
You know, sometimes I think all your gloom and fatalism is just a mask. And underneath it all, you're just scared. You're simply afraid to live.
I am not afraid to live, Octavia, but I am also not afraid to die. That is the great gift of Grotus. The unfairness and cruelty of this world don't make me sad anymore, because I know sooner or later we all will die.
Okay, let's enter the hilltop. We've already been here. Let's see what we got. Well, that's new.
Blood for Gorum!
Ah, spiders! Fey spiders!
A solid plan.
Attack him. Level 2. Got acid arrow, but acid arrow's not going to do anything. Go ahead and hit him with that. You...
Serves you right.
Him. Alright.
Forwards!
Consider me provoked.
There we go.
This is for you.
Whew. Okay, new spiders just came in. Magic missile on that one coming in. Spire courage.
Repent!
Let us strike as one!
Tear them apart!
I'll fight if I have to. I die.
Ooh,
Free.
Octavia's down.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Alright, hold on. Alright, you need to come back here. You need to use your Raise Dead on Octavia. You need to hit them. You need to rage. Right up through here. Eddie's Laughter's not working on you. Okay. And I need the Lesser Restoration on Octavia because she's lost. She got hit with dex damage. Okay, Coswin, you need another magic missile because there's no way you can miss a magic missile by the actual, like, wording of the spell. Oh, he had held person on him. Okay. Fortitude save, have strength, okay, enfeeblement's not necessarily gonna work. Another magic missile. Alright. Coswin got the last laugh in that fight. Some gold coins, a dagger, a ring of protection, and a cloak. Wyvern skin cloak. Okay. Valerie's got a hold person spell on her for another 6 seconds. Actually, check. What does that Wyvern skin cloak do? +2 enchantment bonus to natural armor, +4 resistance bonus and saving throws against poison, sleep, and paralysis. Got a cloak of resistance. I gave you that. Is that going to increase your armor? It does. Okay. Good, good. You got that. You can take this cloak. And you can take this ring as well, so you're not as easy to hit, because you're a fellow mage. And I know how bad that is.
Everyone counts on me.
Go ahead and, some Cure Light Wounds on Octavia. She needs it. Definitely needs it with that low of a... Oh, no, actually, that was a really good roll for the treating there. Is that it for that, Ancient Curse? Estimate that we'll have about a month before the curse gains its full power. Disgusting spiders have flooded the barony. Ugh, they're so gross. The plague has overtaken the entire barony, so we have to fight in the same way, all together. And where's my broom? Time has come. Visit us at the hilltop and deal with the ancient curse that has our priest so worried. Okay. We've gotten here. We've done it. I wonder if it's because we don't have them in our party right now.
I'll go ahead.
Nobody saw anything. Got a pretty decent perception score on a lot of these people, so I'm not sure what's going on. Leave. You may have stumbled upon a resource area in your travels. To reap its benefits, you need to claim the corresponding. Okay, it's good to know. We've already done that. All right, let's double back to Tuskdale. Enter. Let's go to the main area and see what we see. Let's go over here and talk to him. I guess we can go into the tavern at some point. Got some houses and stuff around here. Nope, that's not what we need.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
What role might you play in my government?
Your Grace, if there's one thing I know, it is matters of faith, whether it is my own god or some other deity. If you appoint me as High Priest, I'd be able to do much good. On the other hand, politics or questions of trade, I know little of such things.
Okay. Is this for a tavern? It is the tavern, okay. Some citizens. Some Mary.
Let's head out.
Here's our tavern keeper. Behind the inn's bar stands a young woman with curly red hair, a round face, and rosy cheeks. She gives you a friendly smile, fixing her cap. It's so nice of you to drop by, Your Grace. I'm Elena. Would that be Elena? The innkeeper. Tell me about yourself. I'd be happy to, Your Grace. I love to talk, especially about myself. Okay. Why'd you decide to become an innkeeper? I was bored. Please don't get me wrong. I was fine at my father's farm. I've got nothing but respect for farmers' work. But in our back country, you could go half a year without seeing a new face. One new face. No news. Nothing happens. I've dreamed of working at an inn since I was a child. That's the kind of place where things where there's always lots of guests and stories. Okay. Where does the inn's name come from? Oh, don't ask. It's too funny. What is the inn's name? I kept thinking about what name to pick, choosing just the right one, but not one to waste time. I drew a beer mug on the door. I figured folks would just see it and come on in. So the locals just started calling the place the Beer Mug Inn. So the name stuck. Oh. Okay. That kind of works. Hey, Chief. Miri gives you a broad grin. What's on your mind? Have you proven yourself to be a mighty warrior? I may have. The trial is finished, and if somebody ever doubts me, I'll prove it. She shakes her fist at an unseen offender. So I'm the chieftain of your new tribe? What do you expect of me? Tribe must always have plenty of food. Tribe's enemies must be tough, not some easy scum. Tribe's fighters must challenge the strongest enemies. Also, well, Miri contemplates deeply. You must rule the tribe, make big decisions. She waves her hand vaguely. All right, thank you. Talking. When will we do some monster killing instead? All right. Oh. There's Genethal. Who's in here? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just looking around. A couple of citizens.
I've spotted something.
That is a Dwarven war axe. We're going to take that. Take all that. Take that. Thank you for your donation.
Clear.
Then we're going to leave. Alright. Well, let's get to some, we got an exit, tavern, main square, throne room. Let's go to the throne room. Kristen goes, Grace, He has a troubled look on his face. I fear there's another matter that requires your attention. There have been reports, many of them, from settlements across the Gnarl Marshes. There are trolls in the forest, seemingly hordes of them. Rumors claim there are more than the typical savage beasts. They almost seem to show reason and tricks. They form groups, attack all at once, plunder the villages, and carry away the peasants. Even stranger, kobolds have been spotted among their ranks, when usually they would be attacked on sight. Kristen falls silent for a moment. I'm not certain any of this is reliable. Fear builds mountains of molehills. Some of the rumors even say these trolls carried torches and burned down houses, seemingly unafraid of open flames. It's entirely possible the rest of the reports could be exaggerations as well. Common folk will hardly heed any simple extortion. Okay, somebody will need to go to the Gnarl Marshes to investigate the matter. I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take on this investigation yourself, Your Grace? A baron's duty is to his people. I'll head there and I'll head south and look into the situation. Thank you, Your Grace. He sighs with relief. When you decide to go, please remember the trolls can only be killed with fire or acid. Well, hey, I'm perfect for that.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
Interesting. Event of the month. The locals are bored. Okay, founding new settlements. You may base new settlements in your regions on discovered crossroads. Find and click on the location where you want a new settlement to be founded. The cost of founding a new settlement is 50 build points. As soon as it's been paid, you may name the new village or keep its default name. Okay, cool. So that's how we do that. Success. Military parade made the locals proud how strong the barony was become over the past few months. A float of volunteers have joined the army. +4 to the military. That's good. Troll invasion. Creston arrived in the castle with reports of strange trolls swarming the Gnarl Marshes. Okay, visitors met with the Baron, so we get a +1 to the militaries again, so that's good. You still got days to rebuild that temple. Okay. Shrike Hills. Okay. Alright, we've claimed the outskirts. So do we need to do it in, like, the world map? Is that how we make settlements? Is that what's going to happen? Because like if we go to the map, you've already found the only available settlement in the region. Okay, so the Shrike Hills can only have one settlement. Apparently. Economy, doesn't look like we got much we can do here. Projects-wise, we got 2. Support the Chancellor's endeavor. Spend 2 weeks resolving loyalty of citizens in the barony. Sure, we'll do that. 8-Leg Plague. Again? I thought we dealt with this. Okay. Power gains. Talk to the priests. Alright, we'll have to talk to the priests. And resource. They are required for settlement upgrades, construction, and project management, and so on. The barony's treasury weekly income is 30 BP, sent by Jamon de Eldore from Brevoy. Apart from that, your territories have their own individual income, which consists of their basic income plus other BP resources. Basic income depends on your barony's stats. Each rank adds 1 BP per point to the weekly income, but the total rank contributes to basic income cannot exceed the profitability of your income. Example: the barony's income rank equals 3, and it adds 3 BP to the weekly income. The population rank equals 5, but it cannot add more than 3 to the weekly income due to the barony's economy. Okay, so the lowest is the one that we gotta work with. Okay, all other BP sources such as trade agreements are added into the basic income. Half the barony's income, except the initial 30, is sent to Brevoy. You will be able to claim independence from Brevoy to retain the full BP income, but lose the initial 30 later during the game. Got it. Okay, so loyalty reached rank 2. That's good. Troublemakers. Unknown troublemakers spurring the... we got a triumph. People didn't want to fight, only to know that their voices were heard in the capital. The instigators disappeared as quickly as they emerged, once the locals' faith in their ruler was restored. +3 to the community score. That's pretty good. 8-Legged Plague. Rumors surrounding the Bald Hilltop were proved true. The barony has been flooded with monstrous spiders attacking the locals and slaughtering the cattle. Reports indicate that the huge arachnids spread a ghastly disease that weakens the victims with fever and coats their body with blisters. This invasion has to be stopped before panic investigation. Okay, so we need to deal with that. So, we need to talk to the priests. Alright. We got a visitor. Let's go to the throne room. Stefano Mokasai? The man before you reeks of villainy. His black hair is curled, styled, generously waxed, from the hair atop his head to the points of his mustache. His cheeks and forehead are powdered white, giving him a pallid look. His hand rests casually on the golden hilt of his rapier. As he approaches, a mean, sly smile appears on his face, clearly practiced and prepared in advance. Ah, the ruler of this barony. I'm flattered by your attention. Sir Stefano Mokasai of Patax, at your service. Man performs a derisive bow. What brings a Pataxian noble to my barony? I was just traveling back home to glorious Patax after paying visit to Rostov. All in service of King Castellado I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. I thought it might take a day to visit the capital of Patax's bold new neighbor. He sniffs, then grins. I must say, I really should have spared myself the trouble. It's hardly worth seeing. Always open to criticism, as long as it's fair and reasonable. A 5-year-old could tell you're deliberately trying to defend me, sir. Perhaps you could just tell us directly what you came here for. He stares at you and snorts. You know, the initial goal of my visit was to take measure of your so-called barony, to see if you had anything of value to offer Patax. And you know what I found? Nothing. You have absolutely nothing to offer. Continues on without giving you a chance to respond. Military weak, culture weak, economy weak, You'd best pray to all the gods that my king doesn't declare war on you. On the other hand, maybe you could pray that he conquers you. This mess of barony could use the rule of a proper king. There's perhaps a touch of truth to your words, but my barony is still very young. Everything will be different soon. No matter how weak my barony may be, you have no right to speak to me in such a tone. Yeah. Indeed. What was I thinking? What value could there be in speaking to someone who could barely understand the words of an educated noble? I learned what I wished to know. I bid you farewell. Uh-huh. Should have one more. Yep, these guys. Okay. Your Grace, we finally cleared all of the spiders from the barony, though it wasn't easy. Several people died, poisoned by the spiders. Some cattle perished. But for the most part, everything worked out. I wonder, was the flood of the spiders truly caused by that curse? I mean, the curse must be ancient and very ominous. Spiders were definitely scary as well, but they weren't ancient and ominous. I agree with Lindsay. This does seem strange. Seems more like the plot of an insane dryad than a true curse. Then how do we explain the dismal atmosphere on the bald hilltop? The pressure both of us felt there, Jod. Maybe the curse drove the poor dryad insane, causing her to lead the spiders' invasion into the barony? Tristan shakes his head incredulously. In any case, I have alarming news. As soon as the spider invasion was over, I visited the bald hilltop again. It's growing quiet once more, and just as gloomy as before. I don't think the curse is broken, just laying low, like a monster that rests before it feeds again. I want to deal with this problem once and for all. What do you recommend? Yes, let's level the bald hilltop to the ground and put an end to the curse. I doubt we'll be able to defeat it in such a straightforward fashion. The heart of a curse is undoubtedly centered on the bald hilltop, but the spiders appeared all throughout the barony. I don't think we're going to do any damage to the curse by destroying the hilltop. I would expect exactly the opposite. We'd only provoke it into attacking again, immediately on the heels of the last. No, the best we can do for now is to make sure we're prepared for the next attack. Don't be such a pessimist, Tristan. We might truly be able to overcome the curse, but only by studying it thoroughly. Your Grace, I will gather all the information available on the situation and get to work. How much time do we have? Oh, a fair amount. I'd say half a year, even more. Now that the bald hilltop is quiet again, I can barely feel its evil will. I'm sure we will have enough time to prepare for the next one. Alright, next again. I am sorry for bringing the bad news. Unfortunately, we failed to defeat the curse for good. Alright, let's prepare for the next attack. 6 months. Very wise. If only we knew more about the curse, we might figure out a way to fight it. Lindsay frowns. I don't understand. I spoke to the locals. They never had any spider invasions before, and nothing ever happened on the bald hilltop before either. Now both spiders and the curse. Right when the new barony appeared in the Stolen Lands. All of this seems highly coincidental. Indeed. All right. Well, got anything else to do? Important visitor arrived. We finished that. Relations +1. Cool. Visitor met with the Baron. Okay. Troll sightings. Bands of marauding trolls have been seen throughout the region. The people are frightened and beg for protection. Well, got a fairly decent commander, fairly high military score. He's very direct and is hot-headed. Also has access to magical fire, which might be useful. So we're going to start this event. Bandits are outraged. Several bandit encampments have emerged in the Gnarl Marshes. They plunder the peasants, rob travelers and merchants, and even attack tax gatherers. These bandits need to be muzzled. We don't have the ability of doing that. Do we have any spare advisor slot we can put? Nobody for that one. Okay. Economy. Krieg, High Priest of Israel from Rostov. Has strong interest in spraying the stag god. We have to, we're rebuilding that church, so we can't do that. Alright, well, we need to build a settlement in the outskirts. So that's going to be something we need to do. So yeah, that'll be the next thing, though looking at the time, we are at the end of this episode. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you'd like to, please leave a comment down below, hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, as well as click the description down below where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!